How y'all doing, guys? Welcome to my channel. You have reached Distinctive. Our viewers are welcome. Cross-watchers are welcome as well. There may be a message in here for you. Please take the energy that resonates with you or the message. In part or in whole. What doesn't apply, please let it fly. Okay, let's get a Soul's Journey card. Let's see. Divine Holy Answers and Spirit Guides, give me a message from my collective. What does my collective need to know? Let's give us a general topic for this reading today. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And the Patience card. We're going to take both of those. On the split. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I feel like somebody has been challenging you in this season, collective. I feel like somebody wants you to... Somebody wanted to keep you blinded, or somebody wants you to be blind. So they've done the most to try to hold you back. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Now, I feel like that's something that you have grown to trust. You may have been wondering why things didn't work out with you and a certain individual, because it's all about divine order and divine timing. I feel like there is room for you, though, collective. I feel like you're in the space of wondering when, how, when, where, why. But it's divine order. It's divine timing. I feel like you've gone through a massive change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I feel like you've been through, you've been through a great deal of questioning yourself, wondering if you made the right choices. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Now, I do feel like that's something that it took a lot of patience for you to do. Releasing toxic individuals, forgiving those that crossed you, done you wrong. Now, from experience, I have learned that when people do you wrong, it always comes back around like a boomerang. And I feel like that's where you've learned to be humble and be patient. With the denial, I do feel like something's been revealed to you that you were in denial about. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. And I do feel like now you're in a very, very, very light space of awareness. There's something that has been revealed to you, something that has been shown. Somebody asked me, a random person asked me the other day, can you keep a secret? With the balance, I feel like you withheld a lot of secrets. I feel like you withheld a lot of secrets to keep from causing a lot of chaos and confusion. Now, on the other hand, I feel like you are a very light individual. You've learned how to master your light and your dark. With you being able to balance your light and your dark, I feel like you've learned to... first, you've learned how to cast out fear. Because with those dark individuals, they like to project. They like to make you appear a certain way. But what they don't understand is when you shine your light in dark places, you see a lot of dark things from people, places, and things. And you chose not to reveal. You chose to held those secrets. In other words. So, you chose to hold on to those secrets. Now, I do feel like some of these people that have manipulated you, that those obstacles and adversities you had to face, I feel like those people are now coming to the realization of what part you play. Everything has to have a balance. That is universal law. The Most High will place people with people for their reason. Therefore, there are some people that are supposed to be in solo missions. You're in isolation. You're in solitude. But it's protection. God's rejection is your protection. With the Nine of Swords, focused thoughts. Stop worrying. Worrying doesn't change anything. I feel like that's something that you had to learn, collective, that worrying doesn't change anything, because there are some things that you have experienced, went through, or undergone that were out of your control. But you learned to let go. And boy, when you let go, okay, we have the Magician here. I feel like you're the magician in this situation. You have learned, as well as mastering your light and your dark, you've learned how to control the things that you can control. You've learned how to manifest, change, reroute, evolve. With the King of Swords, I do feel like with you undergoing all those challenges, there are a lot of things that you had to, and I don't even feel like you had to let them go. They just fell to the wayside because everybody's not meant to go with you. Some of these people were in your life. They were supposed to cherish you. They were supposed to treat you right. But the fact that they were in their shadow side, they chose to either work against you, cross you. But it wasn't until after something, they had an awakening, that they realized what purpose they had in your life. But by that time, they had already mistreated you and used you and abused you. With the motivational. Now, whoever these people are, or these individuals, they feel like you are a motivational person. You are a person that they can look up to. But some of these are not letting their pride and ego get the best of them, and they just can't seem to collaborate. And if not, there's trust issues that are there. Why? Because of everything that happened in these last cycles. That's where you found the peace. You found the peace because you dealt with people with genuine heart and intentions. I feel like you're grounded with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're being very creative in your magician energy. We have a lot of fire here. You add value to something. You add value to something or someone, but it wasn't until it's too late that they discover what your purpose was. And that's where a lot of people fall short in life. Sometimes you have to sit back, take a step back and look, project, analyze, think about things you've been through in your life, things you learned from, what keeps repeating in your life, why these things keep repeating. I feel like some of you have family members that were working against you in this situation, but it wasn't until Five of Cups, you cut off your emotions, that you cut ties with them with the Ace of Cups, because that's the truth. I feel like these people, they now want to I feel like now they want to be a part of you. They want to attach themselves to you. But they don't realize the damage is already done. And you can forgive, but you can never forget. With the Moon card. Because now those illusions are in the upright. Tables have turned. Roles been reversed. Tables been flipped. What do we have here? With the King of Pentacles. Now all those mischievous things that they done in the dark are now coming to the light. And everybody can't stand your light now. You're shining lights on things that they didn't ever want to be exposed. You're shining lights on things that were supposed to remain secret, with the World card in the Tower. Is there any other message, collector? What do you want my viewers to know at this current time? Three of Cups. Reconciliation. I feel like you had to. The reconciliation with the Hierophant card isn't so much of you reconciling with people and individuals, co-workers, friends, exposed business partner, friends. I feel like it's you reconciling with yourself, forgiving yourself for trusting too much, giving yourself for leaning and on other people's understanding and opinion and taking it into consideration and acting on it. That's the thing. You acted on people's opinion that didn't even have a fucking factor in your puzzle piece. They wasn't even supposed to be a fucking voice. Those were just distractions. I do feel like somebody here was a two of cups. I do feel like somebody, and this relationship was supposed to be a peaceful union for you, but somebody did not want to see it work out. Somebody didn't want to see it come into fruition. Somebody didn't want to see it bear any fruit, because that was your partner. That was your soulmate. Forgiveness, but you've learned how to forgive those. Because the Most High, that's just like being in a marriage and a relationship. When you come into a union, when you're in a marriage, you are as one. Now the devil always busy when you're doing good, when you're on up, especially when involving a marriage. The devil is always busy. But it wasn't so much of you and this person in conflict. It was the interference of outside people causing conflict so that you two could not be in this union with the Two of Cups. And I'm getting that this is a lot of manipulation. A lot of manipulation. I mean, these people went through great lengths to sabotage this relationship. And I'm getting it could be two relationships as well. Something about the wintertime. With the Seven of Cups. You were very passionate about this individual. This this sabotage caused some great pain, but I feel like you've overcome and you stood your ground. You stand firm in what you believe in. But most of all, you learned a great lesson from it. You learned with the Justice card and the Eight of Cups walking away. You had to walk away from it because it was too much damage. People had done too much interfering, gossiping, conniving, sabotaging, just doing unnecessary ass shit to cause insult to injury. What's the next card with the Six of Cups? Romanticizing. This person is now romanticizing about you, thinking about not just the good times, but also all the people that interfered. This person now knows, this person is getting telepathic communication with you as well. They know now that you were the end all be all. The color green could be significant. Somebody's birthday, January, March, April, May. Somebody's birthday could be in June as well. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yes, too much going on. It was too much interference. Too much interference with the Eight of Wands. Doing too much. Doing too much. And now this person is beginning to see, this person is awakening, the light is being shown. But now I feel like they're suppressing that anger, those frustrations, the actions of others. I feel like, and it was learning something new. Cutting the head off of snakes, cutting people that don't serve you no more. Learning that some people are good to you, but not good for you. And the only reason they were good to you is because they benefited off of something out of the process with the rest. As long as they did their part in keeping the relationship stagnant, then they got to the next level. But see, it all in what you choose. You choose your light or you choose your dark. With the rest, it's now time for you to rest. Your work is done. You have done your purpose in cleaning up somebody's dirt. I feel like you are very exhausted at times. Sometimes you just don't even want to be fucking bothered. Some of you could be Cherokee as well. Cherokee, Choctaw. Okay, what do we have here? We have the Six of Wands. I feel like somebody's got the victory. The fact, this Lover and the Emperor, yes. I feel like Now this person realizes who you are to them, what y'all went through, what y'all sacrificed, what y'all lost, things y'all conquered, demons y'all conquered, people y'all conquered, situations y'all conquered. And this could be a past lover with the lover's card here. But this emperor still sees this, either he wants to reconcile or he wants to come back in with the emperor here. Or there could be somebody watching you. Somebody's interested in you. Whoever this is has been watching you for quite some time. This person could have probably have chosen someone over you, which goes apart in people playing roles in situations to keep y'all's union apart. With the Hierophant card, yes, lean not on your own understanding. Walking by faith and not by sight. Whatever this is, keep moving. You've conquered a lot of mountains. You've conquered a lot of hills. You went through the valley with all this bullshit. But it's time for you to come out of hermit mode with the Ten of Cups. You are a very trustworthy individual. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. With the Empress card coming shortly after that, somebody wanted to keep you in the reverse, though. But the fact that you leaned not on your own understanding and kept the faith, knowing that this too shall pass, that something's got to give. I feel like you are standing in your Empress energy. I feel like you are a true angel in disguise. Somebody wanted to keep you below them. You could have been in secret competition with a karmic lover or a karmic family member. But what these people don't realize is you don't compete. It's not a competition. Sometimes you are put into people's life for them to be humble and to realize, to do a self-check. There ain't nothing wrong with checking yourself. You can check yourself before you check somebody else. Sometimes if you check yourself, checking somebody else is unnecessary. I feel like you let bygones be bygones with the Nine of Cups. You saved yourself time, energy, and emotions in some fucked up situations here with the Seven of Pentacles because you've done the work. I feel like there's something that you are working on in this season as well. This could be, I'm getting some, you've healed some family issues. Unnecessary worry. That's where sometimes when you are brought into people's life to be a healer, sometimes your light triggers their darkness. So therefore you get envious and jealousy in return when it was never supposed to. They were supposed to do a self-check to see what they could do to fix themselves. And that's where some people learn how to be humble in the process. Because how you going to point the finger and it's three pointing back at you? And then during the process, the things and secrets of others that you learn along the way, it makes things even more harder because some people see that you see what they don't see. With the two of Pentacles balance, because some type of family issue or situation with the Judgment card was under judgment and it needed to be balanced. Something that had been keeping this family or individuals or people in the situation bound. Ooh, that's a lot of heavy energy. We're going to get an affirmation. Clear out some of this negative energy. Bring some positivity back. To this situation. Now that it's on the good foot. I feel like you've done your work. Whatever this work is, whatever your job is, whatever you spoke. I feel like you did your part. Now you have to leave it to them. But whoever this message for, you have to leave it to them. Divine Holy Answers and Spirit Guides, give my collective, take it. Give my collective, give me one more spirit. Give my collective a message closing out on this reading. Let the energy, taking the energy that better serves their higher purpose, greater good, and only taking what resonates with them. What doesn't resonate, please let it fly. Okay, we got two right here. The first one says, never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, because I feel like a lot of people made temporary decisions out of anger, out of jealousy, out of spite, out of envy, and they made the wrong damn decision, only to have the same shit that they slandered you on come back to bite them in the face. And it's not so much that you were in fucking competition. The Most High will do things to make you humble yourself, because it's something that you were supposed to learn. Instead of talking about this individual, you should have been trying to see what you could do to resolve or fix the problem, not agitate the goddamn problem. This is a message for somebody. Harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement and oneness with yourself, accepting yourself wholly, flaws and all. And some people are willing to accept their flaws and all. That's where narcissists come in and get the line scheming, cooking up unnecessary ass concoctions of bullshit, drama, unnecessary ass issues, other people's damn issues and problems, when all they had to do was keep their damn mouth closed and learn the lesson and take heed and keep pushing forward. Okay, let's give me a true affirmation, spirit. Words from the wise. Give me a tree magic affirmation. Words to the wise. Okay, we got two coming out. We're going to see what these are. I hope this message reaches the divine person at the divine order by divine timing. It is not going to be time stamped, because this is a collective energy message. Intuitively. The hawthorn is the equalizer of fortunes. What is extreme must change to its opposite. Transformation, because I feel like you have went through a lot of bullshit and you have learned now how to be a peacemaker, keep the peace, resolve problems, be a problem solver. I feel like it took you a great deal of pressing, people pushing your buttons, you going through fuckery, you seeing people's true colors, because when people show you who they are, believe them. Allow some people the room and opportunities to be themselves, so that you'll see the true them. And when they show you the true them, accept them for who they are. And the final card is vitality and fortune. Smile upon you through opportunities that you create. Vitality. Because like I said, some people didn't realize you were put into their life for them to be a problem solver, uplift, add value. So it was something that they were supposed to learn from you as well. But I feel like now they're in kind of like a apologetic stage situation. But I feel like whoever you are, you accept them wholly for who they are, but you haven't forgot what they've done. So that's where the trust issue comes in. But I feel like you did reach this person, whatever your purpose was for this individual. You did. It says be a leader. I feel like you took the lead, and there could have been things that were portrayed about you, said about you, but you chose to overlook that and keep pushing. Okay, that's my reading for you guys. Thank you for tuning into Distinctive. Until next time, deuces.